Hello, this is Gabriel. I hope you arrived safely back home. I just wanted to give you an overview of a trade I did last week and two trades I did this morning actually. So as you can see here, it's a New Zealand dollar. It's a very short-term trade on the 5 minute. It's a nice, tight and precise busted pattern with a very tight stop, as you can see here. So entry was along here. There were several entry opportunities, and all time frames are actually very nicely uptrending. And there was this possibility for the price to achieve this stop run up here on the daily at the 75 level. So I was hoping for this to happen, which would have been obviously a very nice big R multiple trade, especially with this tight stop here. But the next target is the 73.80, which is, as you might remember, the measured move of the prior momentum move. Let's see how it developed. So it's developed well after stalking around for a little while. I've taken off the usual quarter of profits to make it a break-even trade and moved the stop below the line. There's still a nice potential, and the stop run up here is still available. So what is the result? Well, it came back, tested the line, then tried to run those stops, which it was not able to, and then there was a stop out. So this is a good lesson that first, no matter how good higher time frame opportunities look like, you should always take off your break-even trade. Then you can be really relaxed, and whatever happens, you remain on the positive side. So what actually happened here is with this large red bar, that's the news bar. At 10:08, there was news, New Zealand news on the GDT price index. And first it looked like just prior to the news it's going to run for stops. I was obviously hoping that the news would that once the news is published that it would go with my direction. Like in more than 50% of the case, news actually helps your trade. So I was actually hoping that this target would be achieved, but it did not. So news was like against my trade, and I got stopped out. So knowing that there was news to happen, I actually tightened my stop. So I applied the 25% profit trail rule. I had put it here, and once stop out happened, the result of the trade was about 1.1 hour. Let's have a look at the next two trades I've taken actually this morning, a couple of minutes ago. So I've been trading the DAX this morning, the DAX future, which is a German equity index future in a very short time frame. You can see here it's a 10 tick chart, so one candle is about 10 seconds. And you can quickly see that all time frames are actually very nicely downtrending. There's nothing in the way, so there's really good potential. There was this potential stop run opportunity of the big number, the 10,400 big number, and I was actually hoping this busted pattern here to develop into a swing trade and reap this profit potential that is down here. So that trade developed really well from the start. It's created some momentum here, yeah, I have to move actually now a time frame higher. Let's see. So this is one high time frame higher now. The 40 tick chart price has really moved pretty fast. It has taken out stops behind this big number 10,400, so I've taken out as well a quarter of my position. As price moved that fast, I did not take off a quarter at the usual 1.1, 1.2 R. But as price has moved already close to the big number, I was waiting for stop runs to happen, so I took it off here, which is around 3.5 R away from my entry, and I was hoping to to convert it into a swing trade. So I was moving my stop behind this high here. Although there are 4 hours already achieved, I was not tightening a lot my stop, and as you can see, um, yeah, as you can see here, this definitely lower high was a good position to move my stop. but actually then I was stopped out later, and I was not able to develop that really nice high time potential into a swing trade. But anyway, the trade gave me a 2.6 hour winner, which is always nice. And yeah, it's not always the case that you can convert a normal trade into swing trade. I hope that was interesting to you. Now a little later, about 1 hour later, on the same time frame, the 10-tick chart, there was another short busted opportunity in the DAX, as you can see here, very slim and nice, precise flat with an entry right here. So once a busted developed, I'm always stalking very closely if something new develops. So higher time frames are still looking very good. And I'm actually looking for a stop run below this prior low on a higher time frame. So I had to move a time frame higher to see what happens. So actually, this is the level where this higher time frame low was positioned. So it has taken out that level. It went very fast. So I was holding the position, taking off a quarter here. And then again, I was hoping for a swing trade to develop, and I left quite quite nice room here. I was not stopped out by this, but then I was tightening the stop. Because after this strong pullback, I was not expecting to have another strong pullback like this. So I was stopped out here with a total 1.1 hour positive.